welcome to the show. We start this week's FailRace episode on GTA 5 with the Amichis. They are chasing their friend through the streets of Los Santos, and they find, a technique I wish I could manage to do in Survive the Hunt. I'm not going to lie. They jump onto the motorway, manage to land in an AI truck. The timing to manage to do that would be remarkable if it wasn't pure luck. That the odds are tiny. There's a great landing. As I said, I wish I could do that while hunters are giving chase. The confusion would be amazing. But there we go. James is 200 up next. Also on GTA 5, they are competing in a race. Things go a little bit awry, managing to get scooped and then deposited. The bump from behind, managing to sort of tip the car down so that the nose hits the curb and fire into this. Rather unfortunate, just a rather unfortunate sequence of events, managing to get dumped all the way down at this 9th or 10th place by the end of it. Yeah, not quite what you need. Tom the Turtle up next, also on GTA 5, is trying to land this little wacky helicopter, managing to get the skid caught on the post. Now this does happen, I've seen it with a little, a few times. This time though, the helicopter manages to free itself, fantastic. However, in freeing itself, things go worse. Managing to explode immediately on the building on the other side of the road. That's not the best landing we've ever seen, but there we go. The Gearhead up next on Horizon 5 is doing a speedrun, seeing how fast they can get their Hennessy, and sure enough, it is mighty fast. We're up to, 300 mile an hour mark. The problem with going along at 300 mile an hour is if something goes wrong in front of you, it's quite difficult to see it. In this case, is another player bumps a van, and yeah, there is nothing you are going to be able to do about that one, having a van fired into your path as the F5 goes for, an adventure before coming to a rest in some trees. Yeah, that's quite unlucky. I say very unlucky in all of that, but that's what happens when you're going at 300 mile an hour down the road. An unaccounted atom is up next on Horizon 5 again. They are loading in when the world has gone weird. As I think they're teleporting to a different part of the map, things have got very strange for their escort here. The vehicle's kind of loading in, but sort of falling through the world, and then you have this weird, I say sort of memory, like it's kind of remembering bits of where the car should be. I can't remember what it's called. Artifacting, is that the right term for it with the car? And there's sometimes the bonnet was there, and it's just... We've created a weird wormhole, I think, is probably the best way to sum it up. I presume they're spinning the camera around to cause it. It's now got very bright. We've now got very bright. It's probably... We're probably breaking the world at this point, but, I've seen this on other games. Can't say I've ever come across it on Horizon 5 in all of my time playing the game. But, it's not what you want, and is definitely all very broken. Sapling is next on Far Cry 6. Less world-ending weirdness occurring. Now, this time they are kind of minding their own business, driving around, spin themselves on a curb, but that's fine. Nothing too weird. However, as we set off down this next bit of road, sudden appearing tuk-tuk. I don't even know where it was. I think it was on the mini-map, but I don't quite know where it just appeared from out of nowhere, from behind the other random piece of traffic car. It's, you never know. You never know what the game is going to throw your way. Jim Ladd up next on Colin McRae Rally is trying to go as fast as possible with the Citroen, and it's ended poorly. Yeah, there's a quick section of road. The vehicle is absolutely flying, but carrying too much speed through here is enough to send it over into a huge roll down there. Sticking with rally cars, slightly less high-speed shenanigans for Turtle Boy here on a WRC 10. They do carry a little bit too much speed into a corner, can't quite keep the car on the road, I should say, and have been defeated by a mailbox. Yep, their vehicle is wedged in such a way where forward or reverse is not going to be enough. But that is one strong mailbox. They can respawn, sure, but that is some seriously strong street furniture. N20i on Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Now, we've seen this mission before doing some weird things with trucks and the like. Haven't seen this, though. Managing to bump into just a traffic car, and it decides the pickup truck should be fired through the floor. That's definitely how that all worked, yes. Mika is up next on Midnight Club 3. They are, I think I think this might be modded one. I don't remember the ME412 being in this game, but I guess it could be, and I've just forgotten. Either way, cool vehicle to see in the game. It doesn't quite get enough airtime off the jump. Smacks into a tram before smacking into a building and ending up on its roof. Yeah, it turns out big Chrysler supercar did not quite work out in that one, and that's probably going to have to be a restart for that race. The Master is up next on Euro Truck Simulator. They are driving around, well, they're on the multiplayer mod, and they're driving around in the kind of snowy area and everything. Now, we head round this corner. I guess it's probably, you've got to be a little bit more careful. There's less grip. There's, you're not going to be able to turn as well or slow down as well and everything. Another player drives past. Everything is fine. Next truck, nope. Everything is not fine. Everything is out of control. Amazingly, they managed to have a crash that only really affected them. And everybody else driving about, minding their own business, behaving. Just one random, wildly out-of-control truck. Only way it would have been better was upside down. And finally, Matthias on Assetto Corsa with the AI wanting to make a Lada Motorbike in this case. Yes, the Lada touring car, not quite enough. This final corner is just enough to cause it to fall over. I mean, the big sausage curves on the inside, we know they're dangerous. We know they're nasty. In fact, the MG, I think the MG ahead that you see in the gravel trap also had some issues here. But the impressive thing with this is that how long it managed to stay on two wheels. It was remarkably impressive. If it managed to get itself back down, even better. But yeah, you can just about see the end of the MG having its own moment. Yet, sausage curbs are dangerous. It's a shame the AI couldn't quite land it. It skids along on its roof. Yeah, there you go. That is going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via a Google form. There'll be a link to it in the description. All the rules and how it works can be found on there. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching. And until next time, goodbye.